Everyone has their own favorite doctors, and they're allowed to. All right, here we go.
Ooh, sweet, sweet cutscenes.
Make sure I have stuff that I need to be ready to slap on, because I'm going to strength shard through this. So fuck this guy and everything that he sits for.
Fury. Fantastic.
Your day of reckoning is at hand, Sloth. You will be judged in combat like all the others.
Darling, do I look like I'll be fighting anything or anyone anytime soon?
You have no choice.
I'll kill all his minions and just leave like a box of donuts. Go ahead. Go, come over here and get it, big boy. Watch him struggle.
Too much of a
Kill him for a long time. He's got a lot of minions.
you, but it's too much.
Like I said, he has to get it himself.
You're playing for well in our wee morality play. But really, why bother? It's the apocalypse. Woo. I'm completely over it. My sole concern is comfort.
Man needs to get a lazy boy.
He is the lazy boy.
He's vegging out on himself. Oh my god.
That would be some shit.
Those man has love handles and a cup holder.
If you'll just relax.
I shall once you and your kin lie dead. I only hope the rest put up more of a fight than you.
Let them stand or fall.
That I'm just like zipping through like the PlayStation store. So then it's like, oh, that could totally be an H game on Steam.
The futility of it.
And then you quickly look on Steam to see if it is an H game there.
Take a load off and enjoy the nothingness.
Whatever, it's like it's an innocuous thing, kind of thing. I'll get into it whenever the fight goes.
Give it a minute.
Yeah.
I haven't pressed no buttons yet.
Yeah, no, we're doing some cutscenes.
Your mission.
No.
Bitch, I am relaxing here. Fuck off. I feel like she would say that to the watcher.
Would not allow
My
us
feet hurt.
to such a
Bitch, I am relaxing here. Can we worry about this bullshit later? I am chilling. I am in max comfort. My fuzzy robe, my red wine, and this good book, and your mouth is not part of this equation, bitch. I'm like, oh great. Now I have to get up because of you.
So what I was talking about, so apparently there's a game on Steam, and it's called It's a Nice Day for Fishing. And I swear to God, it's got this like, quote-unquote hunky looking Huckleberry Fiddle on the front of it. It's like, oh man, if you fucking just did a little bit of tweaking, you could totally make that an H game.
A muscular hug fan.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Technically, if you could just stay on the throne and not do anything, let me kick your teeth in. That would have made it easier for both of us.
I don't have teeth, I have mandibles.
I know what I said.
Fine, I'll kick your mandibles in.
Land, you big bastard.
Now, I don't want to.
Ow.
Quit smacking my ass. I have servants for that.
No, what? Like, damn it. Alright, alright. That one was clever. That one was clever.
So speaking on other shit that, you know, I'm trying to get caught up on, so it's like, I've been trying to knock out a few like animes, like, it's been on my backlist for fucking ever. One of them being Kill Kill.
Wow, that was been on your back burner?
Yeah, that one's been
Okay, sure.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm having a ball.
Remember, Gamagori's height is literally defined. He is bigger than you. That is his height. I am not joking.
I do not doubt that. But yeah, no, because we were sitting there fucking, like, we were watching it, and it got to the part where it's like, you know, it started showing off some of the Elite Four stuff. And yeah, Gimagori, I think his name is.
Gamagori.
Yeah, thank you. It was like, yeah, the hurt me bore of the fucking Elite Four. Just sitting there like, oh my god, what is this? And like, yeah.
Your boy?
He's got a stream self-bondage thing. Fucking, like, his entire fucking suit fucking has a ball gag fucking attached at the fucking mouth. And it's like, dude, how are you even talking?
Determination!
And like, yeah, and it's like, even the fucking main character is like, aha, I know your secret. You don't get more powerful unless you take damage. So I won't attack you. Fool, you think I would fall for such a callous attempt and fucking poor plan? I can self-flatulate myself. It's like, oh my god.
Put Doss's personality as a character, there you go.
And so anyway, so we're like halfway through the Elite Four right now. Like, again, it's one of the reasons I fucking said, it's like, yeah, I'll watch the series because it's only like 26 episodes. It's like, okay, I'll accept this kind of deal.
It's made by the same people who did Gurren Lagann, by the way.
I did actually read that, and it's like, you know, a lot of the influence really kind of shows, especially when they do the over-the-top shit, which I do enjoy. But anyway, and so like we're sitting there like we're trying to sit there and come up with fucking like, you know, what is each Elite Four's kink kind of thing. And we made it past the cyber hacker guy, and you know, just from his costume we figured out is like he just loves touching himself.
What change do you think?
Speaking of, you know, being touchy-feely.
Crusade.
Are you begging? Muster up
I guess I do have teeth.
Sweetheart,
Told you.
I let slaves wipe
My servants
my
brush
ass
them, I barely
with
notice.
wings of angels while I enjoy a morning tea. Dignity is a myth.
You know, if he was voiced by Danny DeVito, it would be more enjoyable.
Oh my god, that would be actually kind of fantastic.
So then I started blasting at him.
But even the most grueling fight is less tiring than taking
I mean,
no
between that and
action.
fucking, what was it? I still am kind of down for the idea of fucking Detective Danny DeVito.
I miss you. I would love to him play the role of Detective Pikachu, because that would have been funnier.
Mm-hmm.
It would have been more enjoyable.
It's not that Ryan didn't do a bad job. It's just, yeah, no, it's like, it would have been way better with fucking DeVito.
Right. Like, hold on, I need to get my coffee. I'm like, why is this Pikachu sounding hella grizzled? What the fuck? And then everyone else just hears the cute Pika Pika voice.
Well, I was sitting there thinking, I'll wait till this is done.
Hooray!
Well, anyway, what I was sitting there thinking, fucking, it kind of reminds me of Mooncake off Final Space.
Right, how he just sounds adorable, but whenever Mooncake
he gets the translator on him, he's straight, like, drops to a fucking straight bass, and it's like, you know, basically he sounds black. It's like, yeah, man, that's what it normally sounds like. You all hear something different.
Yeah, which also brings a joke of like, oh, geez, what we hear the Pokemon say, what the Pokemon say, and what we hear them say are two completely different things.
Alright, now all you gotta do is just follow the white back, so. Well, actually, what you could do is you could straight up warp to there from here.
Oh yeah, I know. Technically, yes, I did go exploring over down that general area. Blah blah blah, Crucible stuff. Yes, I know. You're quit peddling me this on this different save file.
As you wish.
Serpent Hole.
Please take your
Crossroads.
Oh! It's not Crossroads, I think. I think
The Crossroads.
It's like north.
No. I know. I gotta go through the Crossroads, take out the webbing. After I take out the webbing, go up the street, go to the right over here.
Yeah, I'll let it be.
Here, this part I know because I'm always grinding here for, like, you know, coins and stuff. Because this peddling little asshole. Like
on the actual save file.
On the actual save file, like, yeah, I need the coin for this. Because I remember there's like an invisible asshole up here that snuck me out of left field. I'm ready for him now.
I know who your ass is. He's got a telltale shimmer. You can see him in the light.
Okay. Now that problem's taken care of.
If he bleeds, we can kill it.
And if I can kill it, he's gonna be my bitch.
He was down for the fucking, what was it?
Predator Badlands.
No, well, I mean, yes. I was gonna say Dom King for fucking Fury here.
Who, what now?
I said the Dom King for Fury. Dommy Mommy, if you will.
I mean, I've seen your Steam library, sir.
Oh no, I'm saying that's the joke you've been making with her. And so it's like I can kind of see it, but you know, it's whatever.
I mean, pretty much anyone's like, oh yeah, here is this one female character. Oh, I wonder what her personality is. Slightly abrasive. Step on me!
Pretty much, yeah.
God damn it.
The only time I've ever seen that more in play on a character that just kind of felt weird was probably, Lady Demascu. And that's literally not because that's her personality, it's more because of the fact that she's just that fucking tall.
She is like 9 feet of woman. I'm like, good lord.
Well, Dio, like, I still defend this. It's like, Dio sent out one picture of fucking basically, somebody getting a boob job from basically Lady D. And I'm sitting there like, I looked at the semantics, I was like, alright, this motherfucker would have to have fucking, like, you know, a 2-foot-long dick.
Have the Ron Jeremy, the blessing of Ron Jeremy here.
Cause yeah, otherwise it doesn't work. And it's like, dude, it's just a drawing. No, it's like, if you're gonna make her whole thing the fact that she's tall and fucking intimidating.
She's
it's
tall
like
and she's a whole lot of woman. It makes a very, very, very important factor that getting a boob job from her would quite literally be the point of like, yeah, how thick in the
dog and hallway territory.
Dude, yeah, man, I don't know. Boob drop from that, that's more of the, it's less of a hot dog down the hallway. It's like, you're getting smothered by the yeast of the buns. The buns haven't even been baked yet. They're baking. You're literally getting, you're smothered here. You're just getting, you're practically getting baked by the buns in themselves. Like, goddamn, you're just all up in that.
No, I got it. It's like bringing a hoagie roll to a hot dog. Or even French bread, a full French roll to a fucking hot dog.
Oui,
like,
monsieur.
You got way too much bun, man.
That is seriously though. She is like 9 foot of woman. The thing that's hilarious, her actual polygon count is literally the exact amount that is in RE2 original. The whole ass game.
Well, what was it?
Go on.
I was gonna say that actually reminds me of fucking what is it? God of War 4 Kratos? I think it's 2016 Kratos.
Dad of Son, yes.
Yeah, Dad of Son. Like his polygon count in that game is all of like God of War 1.
Boy, I have more polygons in my first game, boy. God, of all the fights I kind of want to do just for presentation would be the Valkyrie fight specifically.
There's nothing wrong with doing them. Don't misunderstand.
However,
but it will test you. and unfortunately, I don't care for the combat system, comparatively speaking, from like classic God of War to new God of War. New God of War, fucking like the lock-on is kind of finicky, for lack of a better term. And because you don't have as pulled out of a camera, it's hard to see the battlefield properly. It's fantastic for cinematic shit, but it's like, it's really kind of problematic whenever you're fucking fighting a crowd, and you fight a crowd a lot.
got him. Anyway.
But,
Take the heel.
like I said, I'm sure you know parts of the story, but I don't want to go into here, because since we're going to play the damn thing anyway, there's no point in getting into spoiler territory.
Oh, I know the full ass story.
Yeah, the Valkyrie is a pretty well-known part of it, so I don't really fucking consider that too much of a spoiler. Not to mention fucking, what is it? Ragnarok's already out, and it's been out for a fucking while, too. Since I had so much fun with God of War, fucking Data War, it's like, yeah, I'll probably end up fucking playing Ragnarok on my own just to get it done. Switch 2 is still fucking being super controversial because things that are both in Nintendo's power of control and things that are not in Nintendo's power of control. We're going to ignore the not things in Nintendo's power of control.
Ha! Nintendo Power. I remember that. I remember that magazine when it was a thing.
Like every time I go to GameStop, they still fucking like slam me. It's like, yo man, you want the game facts and shit like that? I'm sitting there like, you mean the subpar fucking game review magazine you've been peddling for years?
For once, we agree.
Just send it to my email if you have to do it, just for your fucking superiors.
Anyway, sallying forth from Daw's Assault.
Yeah,
I didn't even go in and it just pulled me and like, all right, cool, sure.
That's why I told you to stay away from the door.
I didn't even go near the door. I was still in the middle of the street.
God damn it!
For your sins.
I will not waver to cleave the Watcher head from your Watcher body.
Less sarcasm. Noted, mistress.
Only thing that's going to be repented is you, whelp.
What is that?
Well, well, well. Imagine my
I like her
disappointment.
character design.
To think that this is the best the council has to offer. Of the fabled four horsemen,
I can't stand the pauldrons, though.
they send the lowliest. The most
I just kind of
pathetic
imagine
of
like
all.
it's got like a predator shot on each shoulder.
Charming as ever.
I mean, like, no, it's just the weird spike things that just kind of go curve outward.
I know what you're talking about.
I feel like...
You'd know what to do
Go on.
with me if you could
I was
have
saying, I just
me.
think it should be a fucking predator laser cannon and be done with it.
I mean, yeah.
Please.
But I just feel like if she turns her head the wrong way, she's gonna get slapped in her face by her own shit.
Fight me instead
Well, I
of
mean, that's
cowering,
exactly
you
what happened in
hopeless,
Predators.
pathetic
Your taunts
excuse.
are a
Or,
waste
no,
of
excuse me,
breath,
the
Orson.
Predator. Excuse me.
No more
Well, that's
ignorance
because that guy was an
than the
asshole
buzzing of
and
a
an idiot.
fly.
I'm gonna go with idiot for that one, actually, yes.
Beneath my notice. Like
Because even I think, like, bruh, come on.
Experiment.
I also,
Even
like,
the
you know, they built this guy up as
greatest
an asshole for the
treasures
whole
of heaven
movie, and he gets
and
fucking
hell
taken out
beneath
in, like,
my
By his
a
own
half-
hubris.
Well, no, he gets taken out so quick, like, if you fucking, like, weren't paying attention, you know, he just disappears from the movie.
Sad little rock.
Yeah, he just kind of pisses off and just kind of comes back in to do something
When I'm
extra.
done, there will be no sins
Well, like I
left
said, he
standing.
gets blasted
So
by
you
his own
said.
thing on screen,
Considering
but
your
like I said,
current
the
state,
clip is like less than 3
I find
seconds.
it highly unlikely that we'll ever meet again.
But by the rare chance you
Because by
do
all
earn
accounts, he
my
technically
favor,
should just use the arm cannon, the cannon thing, as just, you know,
Though
a
I
handgun.
highly doubt
It would be
a
smarter.
creature Such as yourself
Well, I
would
just
be
found it weird that
welcome in
the
a
plasma
place
caster
so
was actually as synced to the
refined.
fucking mask as it was. I mean,
I encourage
one minute
you
it's
to
attached to the
surprise
helmet,
me,
the next it's
horseman.
attached to a harness. It's like,
Until
okay,
that
sure.
time,
Well, no, there was a different plasma caster in the mask that the kid had. And
No, it's the same plasma caster.
No. It's a smaller plasma caster that was a part of the helmet, but the actual mounted shoulder gun, they took off of the big dude that they actually found first. Okay, so
I'm not sure that's... Do not go in that. Yeah, I know. I just put a big do not push the button in front of you.
no, I'm looking around in the rift first and foremost. I'm not like you, just gonna don't go in there, books it. Ah! Well, there he goes. I was curious, like, what's in there? Do I see anything that's important in there? Any shiny? Also,
No, you're not going to see anything like that.
Okay, like it is two-sided. And, okay, I thought I was like, oh yeah, you just see the one thing here and then that's it. Okay, so to the church.
All right. Yeah, need to go to church. You need to go
Take
behind
me
the
to
steeple.
church. Okay, I'm sorry. What now?
Never understand
You need to go
their
behind
attachment to
the
such things.
pastured pew.
Mistress.
They cling so desperately
Which
to
pew?
iconography,
The pasture pew.
symbolism of heaven and hell.
Do you mean the altar?
They
Sure.
Humanity. For thousands of years, they held the fruit of creation in their hands, but ignored it to squabble over totems and fables. Whatever the Creator saw in them.
She literally just explained religion there. Or how kind of religion I somewhat feel about. Like, it's just a thing, man.
Pretty much.
Like people, it's one of those, yeah, y'all have your things. I'm not going to complain about it.
Alright, before we progress plot, we're going to go hang out in the graveyard.
Hey, look, there's a shipyard over there.
Yep. We will visit that in a bit.
Do I need to burn these webs right now?
Before we advance plot, we're going to go into the graveyard.
Found a shiny behind the tree.
Yeah, I didn't care about that one.
That's money, man. Fuck that.
Yeah, small ones I'm not as worried about.
Okay.
I'm looking for medium and above, usually. But go on. Again, if you find it, I'm not knocking it.
Hey, man, all the...
You might have more use for it than I do, but go on.
Hey, man, all small clusters... Like, if I get enough small clusters, it's literally just...
Oh, I know.
Yeah, like, I hear you, motherfucker, you big asshole just hanging out and shit.
Yeah, I'm just kind of waiting for your dumb ass.
Man, just literally hanging out.
So there was a Nintendo Direct that happened.
Quite a few, yeah. We did get to see some things of Prime 4.
Which I'm kind of mixed on, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I know it's gonna sound dumb, but bear with me. Like, I really don't, like, see, like, the supernatural side when it comes to Metroid. Like, I get what they're going for. It's a different flavor of fucking giving her abilities. Which, sure, whatever. It's like, if you want to try and expand the slot, why not?
Samus is literally a petri dish of literally all the aliens that exist by this point.
But, and like, I am actually kind of curious, is like, this is obviously not backing off Dread, but fucking, Metroid 3. Prime 3 specifically, of course, but...
Actually,
so,
Dread and 3 are canonical to each other.
Well, it's all the same verse.
Well, not entirely, because some of this actual Metroid stuff are actually canonical to that line of games.
Yeah, they do argue with each other on occasion. I agree with you, but it's still all the same verse.
Does this dude keep calling dudes for me to just straight up kill?
I do not believe so. Eventually, they will stop. They're also not really worth the effort, but you know, if you want to get the coin, get the coin.
I'm just curious, like, is he gonna keep calling?
I guess maybe he does.
He does.
I only let him do like 3, and then fucking went over and kicked his ass because I got tired of fucking dealing with him.
I mean, if
you're not getting anything from Souls though, so.
That's fine. I was not sure though. I'm like, if he keeps just calling dudes.
Well, we need to go under the brute anyway. That's where we're going.
Well, I went above the brute and like to the scaffolding. I see this purple stuff.
Yes, I see that.
Do I need to go there?
Well, you will eventually. We can do it now if you want.
I mean, sure.
Yeah, well, we're here.
Oh, found it.
It should be a healing shard.
Yep.
Alright, keep going up. We're looking for a second scaffolding, and we're looking for a dead angel.
I thought I could break those boards on well. Second scaffolding. Found the second scaffolding. I hear the shiny noise. Don't see the shiny. Yep, found the shiny.
I already know the answer.
Oh, look, a dead angel.
Yes, we're going down there.
Moving
See?
on.
An outpost of the angels.
From the top of the church, drop down the other side. Should be on the roof near the front.
It became our
Wait,
mission.
jump down to the other side of the roof?
You were
Yeah, on the far side of the roof.
Okay. Geronimo!
Should be towards the front of the church.
Oh, there it is. And the artifact. And
Okay, now we need to go back to the graveyard.
now we need to go back to it, because I thought I could, break these boards and get in.
Okay. But anyway, I really don't like consider like Prime, Dread, or just Metro in general. It's like Supernatural or stuff like that really doesn't like factor into. Like, to me, it was like the game was always grounded very hard in science. It's like it's
mystical,
science.
magical stuff should not impact the actual fact that the game. Yeah, any sort of fantasy dark fantasy, mystical, magical nonsense should not impact the fact that this game should be grounded in actual science versus fantasy.
Now, there are exceptions to this. I mean, you can even sit there and talk about the Chozo. The Chozo had mystical abilities that granted Samus her abilities, but, they were also, like, as far as I know, the only mysticism in the entire fucking series. I mean, apart from... I'm trying to think there are other aliens.
There are...
No, I mean...
We rarely see them.
No, other aliens that have magical abilities.
We don't know.
As far as I know, like, Chozo are about the only one I can think of off the top of my head. Oh, no, Echoes. Echoes had those fucking nightmare beasts.
Alright, because the Prime series literally goes into, like, the echoes and all that stuff. Alright, so I cleared the big guy over here.
Yeah, you should see that car by a cliff that's trying to fall off.
Yeah, I already grabbed the thingy over there.
Alright, that's all you needed. Alright, now we're gonna go in and advance the plot.
So, go into the church and go through the portal?
Well, go in the church and set shit on fire. We're burning this bitch down!
Burn the heretics?
Purge them with fire. So, like, to me, it feels weird. I guess it's not as out of place as I thought, but yeah, it's like, it feels weird fucking like, alright, we're gonna add psychic shit to fucking Samus. It's like, I mean, I guess, but it's not really what Samus is known for.
I mean, she is just go down the hole?
Yep.
Okay.
Do you know how to make an exit? Literally.
I mean, I did say it before, she's just a walking petri dish of everything that exists in the universe by this one. Because the Metroids in themselves, found shiny, the Metroids in themselves have been known to be an evolutionary type species, and they're, whatever forms, and
well, yeah, there's Metroids. You had the X-Parasite, which is another fucking, well, it's not really an evolutionary bug, it's more of a, we just copy you.
Yeah, it's not an evolutionary bug, it's a, gene, it's literally kind of a gene replicator type thing. It'll copy the genetics of one species to actually try to whatever themselves. That's why it kind of copied Samus. It took her first Vera suit.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. It's like, it's not really, it's the Metroid version of the thing, basically.
Essentially, yeah.
You should find a shiny in the south.
I already grabbed that.
Alright, then continue
I kind of
on.
went all the way down because, like, there are these crypt doors that doesn't look like I can open them.
Nope.
Okay. Shinies.
So, I don't know. Then again, it's like, I wasn't the biggest fan of Metroid Prime 3. Like, honestly, I thought that was kind of the weakest of the series. It's also, like, the easiest, and it's like, I kind of like the balance they had in one. But I understand that's also a difficult balance to strike.
Yeah, because, like, by that point, you need to burn off the fucking archers. Burn off, like, some of the echo stuff so it doesn't instantly give you a game over.
And like I said, I like the echo stuff, like, to a certain point, because it did feel challenging for someone who played the original one. But on the flip side, it's like, yeah, it's also not newbie friendly. And there's going to be shinies in this room, obviously.
Focusing on the archers.
I figured as much.
Because I see this big bad motherfucker that has this red glowing aura over there in the corner. I see him. He's just sitting there.
Your friend.
He has a bone to pick on me. Yeah, he's over there. I'm going to worry about him later. Because I see this red thing right there. Burn that. Grab thing.
Yep.
Look around just in case, because that's progression. I'm gonna need to fight that guy over there in the corner, aren't I?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Go ahead and make it simple for you.
Well, you did say you loved when I saw my own problems.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, bad angle, bad angles. Ow. Whoop. Nope.
But, like I said, fucking, I stand on the statement. It's like, I'll probably end up playing the Prime series. Like, it's gonna be kind of a bitch since, like, two of them are, well, one of them's on the GameCube exclusively. And then one of them's on the Wii. The other two I can get off the Switch, so those are easy. But for this, I would literally just be focusing on the Prime series. Like, and I would skip Dread completely. Although I will say is, like, if you haven't outplayed fucking Metroid Dread, fucking it's actually fantastic. I really enjoyed the shit out of it. It will kick the shit out, though.
Oh, there was a hell of a learning curve, because you can't get the fucking morph ball! Oh my god. The literal pain of the memes, like, where's the fucking morph ball? I need it!
It was funny, like, people were bitching about getting blue balled about the morph ball, and I was sitting there, like, it didn't really bother me that much, and I'm sitting there, like, oh, well, yeah, I'm gonna get the morph ball eventually.
Eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Kill the guy, didn't die from it. There's a shiny behind this thing over there.
Can't get that.
I want it, though.
Yeah, don't worry, we'll be back.
I mean, come on! Seriously, Fury ain't exactly, wide as all outdoors, but come on, she can easily squeeze through this.
We've already talked about this in 2. I mean, we had Death who couldn't crawl under a gate that was halfway up his chest.
And apparently Fury's hips are too wide, she can't squeeze through that.
I'd squeeze some hips, but anyway.
I mean... Yeah. Yeah. She'll vent her frustrations on you, Doth.
If you need to take it out on somebody, I'll go around or two.
Down, boy. Down, boy. After you lick my boot. Oh, you monster.
Oh, she's even got that long hair you get a good handful of.
I mean, if you can get a handful of.
Oh, it burns! Good.
Or you can get the electric boogie woogie.
Yeah, but I'm grounded.
Fair. Jokes aside, moving forward.
Alright. I will say, I do like the fact that, like, her hair is actually kind of a nice light up for most of the places, especially when it starts getting dark.
Yeah. That's why I've been kind of actually using it. Oh, look, more egg sacs.
Okay. So, go ahead and jump down, actually.
All the way?
Well, you should see a platform right before you, yeah.
Yeah, I see it. Right next to the green lake of viscous material.
Yep, that's where you're going.
I saw the shiny. Alright, going down.
Mistress.
You're gonna be smashing eggs, so just a heads up on that.
We
Scrambling them.
horsemen are defined by a great many things. Our mission, our gifts, and our solitude. For so long. I cannot even remember. Rampage was my only
So you're gonna go back up and get some of them eggs.
Mistress,
You can make that jump right there.
The horseman is not defined by the horse.
Sorry, I was enthralled with her dialogue.
I mean, it does make a point. Like, I was sitting there thinking about that when I was playing this game myself. And it was like, a horseman's not defined by its horse. It's like, well, technically that means you could ride anything.
Again, Das. Down, boy.
Save a horse, ride a wiggles.
Am I just following these? Well, no, this is the platform back, now that I look at it.
Sort of. You're going to be taking advantage of those gusts in a little bit.
Yeah, because I see the jump down there, and I don't think I'll be able to make it up that way properly. without falling into the thing.
Sort of.
Is that the way to or from?
Both? It's kind of complicated.
So I can go both through back that way. All right.
Well, there's ways to get back, yes. That's the short answer.
Because I see the platform below me, and I'm like...
Yeah, you need to pretty much hit all the platforms, yes. We're smashing all the eggs.
Counter fragment, and this is purple stuff. The dank purple stuff I can't destroy. Okay, cool. That's a good block off.
Can't do shit here.
Alright, that's at least good enough to let me know, yeah, you can't go that way. Like, okay, at least I know it can't go that way. So which way do I need to take? The way I'm going right now, or take the gust of
keep
wind?
going the way you're going.
Okay, cool. Fire
We'll come back to the tornadoes in a minute.
After these messages. And then I just run in there just to spite people.
So about that, how you couldn't make the jump. Had to say something, huh?
No, it's not that jump I was worried about. It was like the gust of wind. Like, you can't make that jump. Like, can't I? The gust of wind's like right there.
We'll get to that. Anyway, clear out the eggs in this area, but not go through the doorway from there. Doorway through there is progress.
Hey, look, shiny.
You may grab your shiny.
I grab shiny. Okay, what am I doing?
We're going to storm form. We're going to leap from the rock here, and we're going to jump over to the ledge on the other side.
To grab the shiny.
Storm. Yep.
It's just a leap of faith.
Yep.
Yay! Grab my shiny.
Alright.
Clearing eggs.
Now we're going... Yep. Clear out the area of eggs.
Get the red part.
Get the red part.
Take Pete's car. Go to Liz's.
You do like your quote.
It's Shaun of the Dead. You can't exactly hate that.
I don't... Yeah, I know. It's just... Alright, before we go that way, we're going to go back. We're going to go over by where the... If you want. Grab your shiny so we can move on.
Yay. Grab my shiny.
Okay. We're going to go back to where you just jumped up from the tornado.
Storm form and then head to my left.
Nope.
Head through
Turn
the door.
around.
Turn around.
Basically, yeah, we're going to go forward just a little bit. Back into the cave.
Oh, the cave.
Yes, but we're going to go into the cave.
Okay, I see it.
What's that? There's no hard angles and standard geometry.
Yeah, there are no straight lines in nature.
Alright, this is kind of a double check real quick, because you should be able to look down and it's like, if you see anything else fucking that you missed, it's like, it would be here.
From this spot?
Yeah.
I don't really see anything, because...
Alright, then you're fine, and we're gonna go forward. Through the cave.
Through the cave.
Yep, through the cave.
The lower or the upper?
Upper.
Okay. Fire form it is. There's nothing up here.
Okay.
I'm looking for any straight lines that looks like I can just jump and latch onto, because...
It might just wrap you around to the ice wall.
It does.
Okay, then go ahead and jump down the ice wall.
Ice wall. Go into the opening.
Yep.
Smashing eggs.
Clear the road. Oh yeah. Keep going forward. But yeah, like I said, it's like I'll still play the 4, but yeah, like I said, it seems
Probably
weird.
something
Fucking like, adding psychic powers to what is standard a tech game.
Yeah, because by this point in whatever Samus's skill set is, after she trips and cracks her visor and loses everything again. And there's this weird tentacle creature thing that makes me reminds me of The Mist.
I'm okay with this.
And well, you're okay with the tentacle creatures, yes. The movie The Mist, I didn't really like it.
I didn't like the ending.
Yeah, me neither.
And it was kind of a big fuck you.
That's over there.
Alright, clear out the room around here.
In what realm is this considered adorable?
Shouldn't be anything too
Perhaps that's
much.
an overstatement, but it
I'm just
is
saying check it for like sparklies.
Nothing in this world is
Well, I see the
innocent.
shiny over there. And the watchers are like, oh, I like this thing. It's cute. Is she turned on by the tentacles? I would assume she's turned on by the tentacles and the fact that it's not killing us. And Fury's like, bitch, what is wrong with you? Wow, this is kind of us right now. Shit. I hate it.
Yeah.
I hate it already.
It's weird how many times this paradigm keeps coming up.
Hey.
I mean,
Does.
granted, I'd have 3 nickels, but still, it happened 3 times.
3 nickels. 3?
That's it? Well, I didn't want
No.
to it.
What are the 3 times? Because this would be the 3rd in Darksiders 3. LOL.
You know.
Second would be
Whereas
Hazbin Hotel. Would be Dust, Husk and Angel Dust.
Well,
And
there's also
what-
1. Darksiders 1. War and his Watcher.
I don't see it. That one I don't see. And that one, that one doesn't click.
Take your flavor on it.
So jump on top of this thing.
Well, if you jump on it... Well, actually, go ahead. Jump on it and you'll see what the hell's going on.
No. Will it kill me?
No.
Will it hurt me?
No.
Will it annoy me?
You're annoying me, but carry on.
Mission complete. Okay, I'm sitting on top of it.
Okay. This is a platform. It is a steering platform.
How do I steer the platform?
Oh, you just gotta give it proper motivation.
Ah.
That usually works from the top. I'm kind of surprised by that, actually. Well, you might have to get to the underbelly. Or I wonder if it's fucking just a thing where you can't do it from the first spot. Alright. Go ahead and
It's
hop
the
down.
underbelly.
Well, I was able to move it from up top, so... But I also smacked it around a few times first, so...
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Got my
Okay.
shard.
Cool.
Alright. Dropping down.
At least your adorable monster.
Looking for a
served the
dead
purpose.
body by the shore.
harsh, even for you, mistress.
I'll show you, harsh you weapon. She just starts whipping her. Yeah,
Probably
harder.
gets off
That is
on
for
her, I'm
me
just
to.
saying.
That's for me to the side. Like, okay, damn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I fucking thought so, you little bastard. Dead body by the shore.
Yeah, we're
Line.
scrambling eggs and looking for a dead body.
You know, just some scrambled eggs. If we can find a pig, we can get some bacon out of it. Or ham. You know, just straight up just eating eggs,
Oh.
man.
I was
Well,
sitting
there.
talking.
Big guy. Alright.
I was waiting for you to get over here. No, I was talking with Shag's old man. And,
Wow.
he was sitting there telling me about how he and his chickens were fucking doing pretty good. I was like, okay, cool, whatever, man. It's like I started talking to him about some eggs and, you know, procuring some and yada, yada, yada.
Because
He's
the
like,
price
"Oh,
of
God."
eggs right now is ridiculous.
I mean, he ain't lying. Anyway, and he's like, oh, yeah, we got a few sitting around, fucking, you know. It was like, oh, I see, you're so bountiful, they're on the ground, too. It's like, oh, we don't eat those. It's like, what? What are you talking about? Oh, well, fucking, you know, if they're, like, outside of the nest and shit like that, we don't eat them because, you know, we don't know how long they've been there. It's like, you know, I've never thought about that.
No, that makes sense because the eggs could be sitting there for weeks, days on end. And since no one has actually, you know, got to them before the chickens have done the thing and they're not in the nest, you don't know exactly whether or not the eggs are rotten or not. So putting them in the batch could be easily screwing up the batch.
Yeah, and he's like, yeah, no, fucking, We had one of our youngins here. They sit there and like they brought up some eggs for us to sit there and cook, and we had this like really nice skillet filled with some shredded potatoes and a little bit of bacon, and we're gonna crack a couple eggs into it. The first one cracked beautifully. It was cooking up perfect. Second one cracked gray water and then shot out a fucking bad embryo. It was like, oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, we're going for the shiny.
Killing some crabs.
Yep, well, I don't know if I'd call them crabs. It's like, to me they always kind of remind me more like ticks.
Mind you, more of what?
Ticks. Ticks combined with ants, if you will. And then fucking mutated to the umpteenth degree.
I mean, sure, I guess.
Flavors. But anyway. Okay, we're continuing on. We're done with this area.
Because there's a crawling spot there. I'm just kind of looking around because there's the purple thing over there that should explode. That's for a later bit. There's nothing else in this area.
Nope. We're done with this area.
Outside of, the purple stuff that I need to explode later.
Well, yeah, that's why I said we're done with this area.
I'm just curiously looking around just in case. Because sometimes the map may say one thing, but other shit may happen accordingly.
I suppose. What else we got? There is the UMVC Community Edition character reveal stuff they've been doing.
Those guys have been doing.
Oh my god!
Work.
Like they are doing the Lord's work up in here. Like,
jeez,
they're fixing all the problems that should have been fixed in Ultimate Marvel, and then adding characters that people have been asking and begging for years.
I mean, you're rock hard for having a Shura there, and Jean from God Hand.
Well, I mean, there's that. There's fucking Onslaught, which is fucking amazing.
The Bone
Welcome
Lands.
to the Bone Lands.
If I wasn't paying attention, I would have literally said the Borderlands. Wow, we're here already.
I know, right?
Found my Vulcan spot.
Yep. All right, you're looking for a fat guy in a chair.
You mean you?
I am middle-toned, thank you.
Oh, well, excuse me.
I do love me some Harley.
Sure they scream.
This trek would be much easier on horseback. Too soon.
I'll have.
You're here to watch, not to speak.
Oh, I'm here for much more than that.
That's for later tonight.
Dying on your agenda.
Threat.
Oh, hold on, I think I got something for this.
What?
Stand by.
Well, I see the fat guy in the chair and the shining.
Good answer, good answer. It's on the board, Steve.
So I'm nabbing the shiny, not getting nabbed by the fat guy?
Oh no, you're killing the fat guy too, but be aware, he's not gonna go down without a fight.
Does anything go down without a fight here?
No, you're gonna have to work for that one.
Okay. Is this
Just a heads up.
Is this an actual threat
No.
solution where I gotta superform this?
I would, just for the simplicity of it.
Just for literally just to get it done and over with because I can get my shit back fast?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Because, like, I mean, it's not a bad idea to fucking learn some of his attack patterns because you're gonna need to know that later, but can you beat him without the form? Yes. His first one? Oh yeah, fucking, he's gonna be a bastard. I'm gonna have to go deep for this one. I took this one a while ago.
Like, you can keep blocking, I can keep attacking, motherfucker. Shit.
These whips go all the way around.
Oh, cool. More dudes. And I think these guys explode.
Yeah.
Well, nope, that guy just throws mushrooms, that do explode. Okay, cool. I think he's a fun guy. Alright, get away with this in case. He pops. Whoa! More dudes. Alright, cool.
Anyway.
What are you doing?
Stuff and things.
Why are you doing things and stuff, Das?
Because I can. Fun for the Discord, but anyway. I hate when he said that.
Oh,
yeah,
cool,
I mean, there's that. They fucking added other characters too, like Asura and shit like that. Fucking just like, oh yeah, all
there.
day. God, he needs some love.
Whoa.
This ever, like, the one time he got any kind of fun, like, screen presence outside of the fucking 97 TAS, fucking, he got immediately blown up by, like, 4 Sentinels. It's like, dude.
Overloaded! Help! Overloading with power! Ow. Okay, Necromancer down.
Yep. You should be seeing, like, a few little shinies along your way, like, on the edge of the maps and stuff like that. I'm assuming you got most of them, so.
I mean, I see a shiny, go for shiny, kill anything and everything that's in my way.
Yeah, up by that blue wall, there should be a shiny.
There's a shiny and a fierce enemy. I'm just gonna call them the fierce enemy because they're just glowing red eyes.
Oh, the red eyes, yeah.
Yeah. First and
guess
foremost,
what?
heal. Smart
That's
decision.
probably not horrible. Yeah, that's probably not a horrible idea.
Hey, look, soul cluster.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let me make sure there's no rando dudes here, there, and everywhere. Because I see these guys hanging around.
Yeah, you don't really have an answer for them yet, so.
The guys that are hanging around?
Yeah, well, you can hit them, but yeah, it's not a big deal.
Are they an actual enemy or no?
Sometimes yes, sometimes no.
Well, this was a yes solution. Well, this was a yes solution this time.
Yeah, think of them like coming across a dead necromorph. Is it dead?
We don't take chances in Dead Space. Oh, look, there's a necromorph that's not getting up. Neat. However, loads gun with malicious intent, takes a pop shot. Will it move? No.
Exactly. You're not gonna be able to jump to all of them.
Says you.
Oh, near right now, you're not gonna be able to jump to all of them.
Oh shit, I aggroed it. I didn't mean to. That was my fault.
I'm ready for the party. But now there's 2 of them.
And then there was one.
There we go.
Come on. Come on, I'm over here. You mad, bro?
Come on. Come on. You gonna whip you? You gonna let me whip you? I'll start shooting shit at you.
Cheesy.
Here, hold on. Quack, quack, quack. Anyway, what else we got?
It ain't easy being cheesy.
There's a game that we might actually have to look at. Fucking Cosmic Invasion.
Yeah, a Marvel beat-em-up game. I mean, I'm not gonna say no.
We literally are coming off the fucking Turtles game, and it was like, oh my god, that actually looks amazing.
Hey, more hits for my flash. Makes it more effective. Oh yeah, baby.
Alright, so up by those blue clusters on the rocks.
Purple.
Not those. Well, whatever. Purple, blue.
Yeah.
So there's that cluster, and there's a cluster behind you.
Okay, repeat that again. There's 2 different dialogues going on.
Oh, sorry. So there's the clusters right in front of you. Then there's the clusters over by the rocks on the other side. Alright. You see where that soul lurcher is fucking flying around?
Yes.
Alright. Turn your camera right and look at the wall, and there's actually a thing of those purple rocks up over that way.
Turn to my right? This is my
right?
right?
Yeah, not left. Right.
I mean, that is my right, and I'm looking over there to my right, and I do see a ledge.
It's a little bit high.
No, I see the ledge over there.
Yeah, I think there's a shiny up there.
Yes, there is. There's a shiny up there.
Yep, that's what I wanted you to get.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now we're gonna go move the little floating platform. It's
There's a
referred to
shiny-
as a mansk.
There's a shiny in there. Should I go get the shiny?
Oh yeah, you can get it if you want.
There's also a shiny here, but this is like a freaking pit fight.
It probably is.
Yeah, it probably is. It's definitely a fight in here.
Well, we're gonna jump in and find out how many men enter and one man leave.
All of one. I lied. 2.
2 lurchers enter. 1 horseman leave.
That's 3.
Mm.
Anyone else?
Who else wants them? Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained? Alright, let's go down here, you know. Even though I may end up having to loop around, there's probably some asshole around the corner ready to slap me.
Well, no.
Oh, bugs. That's a whole different problem.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about those. Not too much.
You will.
Okay, they exploded. Take it back. I'll shut up now. Alright, yeah, no, I deserve that. I deserve that. Because I slapped one and I'm like, oh, okay, it's a big fat green one. Okay, cool. I'm probably going to get health back. It was the opposite.
It was the opposite.
Okay.
Yep, we're going to move the mansk into location.
Okay, sure. That was a weird prompt. I thought it was actually going to do something else.
No, it's just a way for you to get up from underneath, actually.
As I said, I thought it was, you know, something else.
It's kind of funny, too, because, like, I would accidentally move him a lot with my double jump, because your double jump technically does damage.
The double jump or the fire jump?
Well, I guess the fire jump, excuse me.
Oh, there's a dude over there. Just hanging out. I'm pressing one too many buttons.
Yeah. You're starting to mash.
Jeez, we just talked about mashing.
Always call me out for it.
So anyway, you know, finding the
Anyway.
people under the stairs.
Yeah. Alright, we're gonna go upstairs.
Up the stairs.
Oh, sorry. Stop, and then we're going to jump around this wall on the right side here.
Which wall?
Alright, you see that wall that's kind of like thin metal?
Yes. That's kind of
Not
peeled
that
back.
one.
Oh, okay, I see it.
There you go. Whee!
Havoc shard. Those are useful.
Alright, we're gonna go back.
Okay, crawling spot. Shiny in the crawling spot. Let me carefully look around. I hear the little critter noise, but I don't know if it's the one I used to blow shit up or the little buzzing bastards.
There you go.
Something made a noise that I was unfamiliar with. Now I'm looking around for enemies trying to chase me down.
There's always more, man.
I see a shiny down there. Hey, look, a Volgrim spot.
Yep.